1,000 years before the events in The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion and The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within the compelling history and deep lore of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start wherever you like. With no level restrictions and no subscription required, this massive world is yours to explore, alone or with friends. Choose a favorite location or storyline and jump in. From the capital cities of the Three Alliances to the magical Somerset Isles. From the Khajiit territory of Elsewhere to Morrowind, the home of the Dark Elves. From frozen Skyrim in the north to the endless swamps of Blackmarsh, adventure is everywhere. Are you ready to forge your own legend? Options for creating and personalizing characters in the Elder Scrolls Online are almost without limit. Choose from 9 different character races, with a 10th race option available as an add-on. Select from 6 unique classes and customize them to fill exactly the role you want to play. Want to create a high elf sorcerer who wears heavy armor and wields dual daggers for close quarters combat? Why not? Or maybe a Red Guard Dragon Knight who prefers light armor and a bow. It's completely up to you. Earn skill points as you adventure across Tamriel to improve your character. Then master and customize your skills to match your style of play. As you explore the world, keep an eye out for sky shards. For every 3 of these rare crystals you collect, you earn a bonus skill point to spend on your character. The in-game skill advisor provides recommendations on how to best spend your points at each level, based on the different roles available to your character. And you can always reset your skills and reallocate your points whenever you visit a major city, so you can build and play the exact character you imagine. Go anywhere, do anything. That's the freedom presented in the Elder Scrolls Online. The game scales your character to the content, so explore any dark cave or mysterious forest that intrigues you. Adventure on your own, or with friends, even if those friends have wildly different levels or belong to different alliances. Dive into the rich and varied story content as a solo player, or join a group to take on the most dangerous dungeons and boss monsters in the world. During your character creation, select one of the 3 alliances competing for power in this era: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebonheart Pact, or the Old Mary Dominion. Each alliance features a unique and compelling story, but your choice never precludes you from playing with friends of different alliances. The Elder Scrolls Online is designed so you can travel anywhere at any time, no matter your level or alliance. Tamriel is a dangerous place. When you cannot sneak or talk your way out of conflict, you have to fight. The Elder Scrolls Online features an action-based combat system, reminiscent of the classic Elder Scrolls games. Use your skills, abilities, and a combination of light and heavy attacks to defend yourself and your allies while you obliterate your foes. Unleash powerful synergy attacks when fighting as part of a group, and use block and dodge to reduce damage and avoid enemy attacks. If you prefer sneaking to direct combat, you can use stealth to evade detection, get around obstacles, or even set yourself up to unleash a potent surprise attack. Even the best solo player needs a little help now and then. Use the Group and Activity Finder and the Friends list to team up with other players for a dungeon or other adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online community is extremely welcoming to new players and invites them to join in. Our players go out of their way to help new players and show them the ins and outs of adventuring in Tamriel. This is especially evident within player guilds, a great way to meet others and develop lasting relationships that enhance your game. Join a guild to trade resources, tackle group content, or simply chat about the latest revelation of lore. There are also in-game guilds your character can join to receive new skill options and special rewards. The Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thieves Guild are all accessible through story content. And for a real challenge, join the Undaunted and earn a unique skill line and extra rewards for tackling groups. Dungeons presents some of the most difficult and dangerous content available in the Elder Scrolls Online. From the small dungeon delves that challenge solo players, to group dungeons that require 4 players to take on, to the ultimate 12-person trials. These strange and wondrous places offer amazing visuals, complex puzzles, and opponents unlike anything else in the game. Once your character reaches 10th level and you have a better understanding of the game, the Elder Scrolls Online gives you the option to participate in a variety of player versus player, or PvP, content. Duels offer a more intimate PvP experience, where you can test your skills or try out a new character build in one-on-one combat against another player. Battlegrounds present short, intense combat as 4-person teams take on 15-minute battles to earn achievements, experience, and special rewards. Alliance wars are large-scale battles where the 3 alliances fight for control of the imperial capital of Cyrodiil. With siege weapons and massive armies, fight to capture and defend keeps and win the day. While you adventure and explore, don't forget to collect the valuable resources you find scattered throughout the world. These items can be used to craft weapons, armor, food, potions, and accessories that you can use to improve or further customize your character. Develop your skills in one or more professions and improve them by completing specialized crafting writs. The professions include alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, clothing, woodworking, provisioning, and jewelry crafting. The Elder Scrolls Online provides players with the ability to own and personalize homes for their characters all across Tamriel. Homes can be acquired by completing quests, purchased through the Crown Store, or bought with in-game gold. Houses consist of single-room abodes to multi-chambered mansions. But nothing beats the opulence or grandeur of a manor house, complete with luxury accommodations for your character and up to 24 guests. Home ownership doesn't end there. Craft furnishings and accessories to personalize, improve, and decorate your home. There's never been a better moment to jump in and start playing the Elder Scrolls Online. With access to a multitude of adventures all across the width and breadth of Tamriel, and the freedom to play wherever and however you like, it's time to begin your Elder Scrolls story.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to ESO News. Hopefully you guys are having a good day and gonna start gearing towards Port Angeles, going to Shelton here today. I know it's raining out here in the local area, and so if you're just a little slight rain going on, and so the image that you are about to see is very graphic. So just to forewarn you, so you don't freak out. I'm not exactly for sure what's going on in an area I used to live in, and so what I'm explaining here, this is like, I don't know if some people can't communicate And so what's what in here, this is an important thing to understand, as looks like there's a possible like tornado in the in a town called Omaha. You guys hopefully looking at here, this is a very large tornado. I don't know if they are under a warning. I didn't hear anything. There's no tornadoes out here. So this is not a video game. And what we have to do is we have to the reason for Elder Scrolls is to build our electronics to when we have natural disasters happen. We can rebuild the electronics from when things are destroyed. Hopefully you guys are having a really good day. This is an eye-opening experience. What I'm gonna need you guys to do as you're going from Port Angeles over to Shelton here today, before before game night happens, I need you guys to start thinking of how you're gonna get that special item in today's lesson in ESO news. So we are discussing the version 9.4.2 here today. What's that on the Richter scale? That is the biggest tornado I have ever seen in real life. So that's huge. This isn't a movie. How would you feel if you lost everything? How would you feel if you're going to lose everything right now? Something to think about. So those of you driving out from Port Angeles, it's going to be a tough road. A little slight drizzle in the before you get there to the game. We're going over 9.4.2. What is in store for us? Are we going to get the Zon arms pack? You? If the Zon arms pack is what's there, you're getting that Zon arms pack. This isn't cool to look at. This is like that'll destroy you. You wanna fly up? Ooh, go on. I will be right back. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day, and those of you guys out in that area are are safe. So. Hope you guys are having a good drive. As this looks very very dangerous, and what we have to do. This is not a kid's tool, and what we have to do is we have to prepare for natural disasters. So I'm going to go in and try to get the screen working. Don't know if there's gonna if I'm gonna be able to put this on the screen, but this is for Elder Scrolls. Um, Looks like there's not. I'll try this. Okay, so Hmm. The reason why I'm doing this is to put another basic the screens to where we have information of the analytics of what's going on, the readings that we have for our own protection. That's why I'm doing this. I do not know if this is real. So what I'm doing is just this is a preparation for us in Elder Scrolls, where we have the information when the animations are running, to where we can see the real time what's going on in on the street. You see what I'm saying? What this is going to be is this is getting Elder Scrolls, the animations on the screen. It's also, this is the inner workings for the readings. So the weather readings. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully you do. There isn't much in here that is. Let's see here. Mm, very odd. Please connect more video input devices. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just going to. There we go. So this is the Sky Oblivion guide. There we go. So we have the available technology to with 3 screens, but there's not much more. So this is the Sky Oblivion guide. This is just a. I'm going to get into the further on what I'm talking about with the getting the screen prepared and the readings. As you see on the top, that's the real reading of, you see the little Elder Scrolls fishy going. That's the information that we have. That's the real screen. You see what I'm saying? Over on the other side, that's just a presentation of what's going on. And this could be anything from like showing like what's going on inside, like on the top of the right screen. We got the Sky Oblivion guide with other stuff going on. This is just a pre-guide for Sky Oblivion, and that's the only one that I saw like that was inside. Some good stuff. I'm going to go off of the screen. I'm going to leave this on here, and this is some good good stuff. So what? Oh yes, this is what I was talking about. That's what I was looking at. Okay. This makes a lot more sense. The on top, that's the real reading. You see what I'm saying? Like if we have a natural disaster in the local area, we have a reading that we can go off of on the top screen, where we're looking at like a guide of what to do. This is like preparation for just in case. This is an important thing, not only for Elder Scrolls, but like in real life, of what I'm talking about. So we have this information here. I'm gonna take the guide off, and we want a presentation of the real screen. What I'm talking about is the what our eyes see, the presentation of what's going on inside of the game, of what I'm talking about. Like this is going to basically we're trying to get the like move the computers. You see what I'm saying? If we have a computer that goes down, see what I'm saying? We have to have a connection. And what I'm talking about up on the top, those are showing us the readings, whereas from the readings up here going over to like the readings transmitting over to the other screen, so you know what I'm saying, like where we see the word guide. The This is basically our the information from the written, like, moving electronics, they're moving over into the other screen. You see what I'm saying? We see blue. There's blue on in the background, but there there's not an there's no other understanding of like where the numbers and the characters are transmitting over to the screen. You see what I'm saying? We can't do like everything in just like one screen. Like you see me here talking with in this little bubble of what's called a screen. Well, we have more screens to work with, to where we can type in the information to where the information goes over into the other screen. Do you kind of see what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is us moving up and down and forward or backwards. That's what I'm referring about in this presentation of what I'm talking about for the version 9.4.2. This is going to be some fun stuff, as this is brand new stuff. So I'm going to go off the screen, and this is some new stuff that's coming in. Um, no, so hopefully you guys in that area are doing well. If there was an actual tornado that has hit, um, this will make a lot more sense here a little bit later on. All right, just got in here and working the screen a little bit here in the guide section as we're getting ready, getting information to where we have available information for us for real time in the server, in the NA server of what this is known as. I am going to go off the screen. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this a little bit more. This is some sweet stuff. Okay, got back here. What I'm looking in here, I'm studying the screen here, and looks like there's nothing else available. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the this screen over on that screen where the guide is. You see what I'm saying? And it looks like what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get other people in the end of the screen. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I invited some people to come into the screen. Not for sure how long this will take. Hopefully, this will be a great thing. I invited some people over from Facebook. Hopefully, some really good stuff. Um, wow, this is really sweet. You see what just happened? The screen just flipped. This is great. This is great. This is absolutely great. Wow, this is truly amazing. So if I is this gonna flip back? No, it's gonna flip back. No, this goes. Okay, so I'm going to go off the screen and then let's see if this flips over again. Okay, so this is making a lot more sense. So we got this. This is a really good thing. All right, today's daily login rewards. Those of you guys in your Steam consoles are going to be receiving the Try Restoration, which helps health, magicka, and stamina recovery. That's some really good stuff. Getting more aligned in the electronics and what we're going to receive, one of the most important things to understand. We want to be able to receive all of the same thing every and each day. So it's going to be a little bit different as this is Xbox, whereas those of you in Steam are going to be receiving the Tray Restoration. As we are gearing towards understanding what the version 9.4.2 is, this is a presentation for the new version coming in. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I will be right back.
The storm is coming. The Imperial throne lies empty. The scent of war swirls in the air. Evil awakens. A long-vanished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
Let's go back. Hopefully you guys are having a good drive going over from Port Angeles over into Shelton for the game night. As this is presenting the next chapter coming in through the current version of 9.4. Hope you guys are enjoying your drive. I'll try to put a picture on here for Gold Road. And then we're going to get into the patch notes here of the time. We have a little bit of time to look. I have a picture of Gold Road, but then try to get that Gold Road picture in. And I will be right back. There we go. We got this going for Gold Road. This is going to be a really good thing for you guys to understand a little bit more. And get into the game. Let's see what we have. Okay, just got back, and I'm going to explain you. Those of you guys that don't regularly play Elder Scrolls games will understand a little bit more about what's going on. The next chapter is being released in June, and this is the best lead we have for the next chapter. Later on here tonight in game night, what's going to go on is we're going to study a little bit more for the future game series of Sky Oblivion. We got the next chapter going right now. This is a really fun stuff as the new version 9.4.2 is being presented right now. Hopefully you guys are understanding a little bit more as we get further into the system to where we look at the patch notes. This is absolutely amazing to be seeing the next chapter being born. Going into future Elder Scrolls games, we're going to be looking at the offline and the online mechanisms that we use in Elder Scrolls. Later on in tonight's game night is going to go into the offline mentality to what we are doing with Sky Oblivion. Some of the information I've seen is in Black March. Where does Black March go? Well, we have Blackwood, and we have Black March. Where's Black March? I haven't seen anything on Black March. However, we don't have much information, and if we don't have much information, there's not much information to go off of, and we have to go off of what information we do have. We have some good information here for the next upcoming chapter. Coming in here for Gold Road, as you can see, Is Xbox connected to PlayStation or Steam? The picture up here that you see right here has come from Steam. You see what I'm saying? We have to find a connection between all of the consoles, whether it be Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. The top picture here is just a still picture. It's the cover for the next. You know what I'm saying? The next chapter is being realized by the moving animations that are coming from the steel game picture above. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense to where we get into the game night here a little bit later on tonight, as this is brand new. Hope you guys are enjoying this and enjoying your drive. Enjoy the game in Shetland here tonight. Let's go back here. Looking into ESO Online, this is some great stuff. I'm looking into the chat line as we're getting the system prepared. This is a long road going into the next chapter. Going to look in here into the version that's being presented right now. You might see it as 9.3.5. The current version that's being discussed right now is the 9.4.2. We got to start out where the beginning information that we have. This is some great stuff getting ready for the next chapter. This is super fun. So I'm going to go in here. This is the only information we have for 9.4.2 being presented, with the first version that was presented 9.3.5. So it says here, welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online version 9.3.5. So right here where we get our information is off of the number 9. That solidifies the version number 9. Going down further, and our first DLC for 2024, we have the number 4 for 9.4. Going on to Scions of Athalia. This DLC in the next chapter features 2 challenging new 4-player PvE dungeons. Oathsworn Pit is a training ground for Malakath's Chosen, and the God of Curses demands you enact revenge on behalf of the fallen. Doesn't sound too sweet, does it? Not to me. In Bedlam Vale, located within the demiplane of Maelstrom, you'll find cultists have invaded, and it's up to you to defend this ancient vault and the mysterious relic it protects. What's that mysterious relic? Is it the Zon arms pack? Quite possibly. That's yet to be seen. Completing these dungeons gives you the chance at obtaining a number. We're looking for number 1 of new item sets. Or no, we're looking for 2. 9.4.2. Yeah, we're looking for number 2. Completing these dungeons gives you the chance at obtaining a number of new item sets, collectibles, achievements, and more. Gotta go with the information we have. Nothing's all perfect all at the same time, but these things, they get perfect over time. As part of the free base game update, we've added 3 new PvP item sets that are earned from rewards of the worthy, in addition to a new antiquity. We got a little better on understanding these things, so I'll be able to sound a little bit more coherent to you guys here later on in the future. We've also unified gear repair kits to aid in any inventory woes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you in Shelton? And siege equipment will also now stack. Undaunted key rewards have been increased. And we've also updated graphic settings presets and the minimum specs for the game. We hope you enjoy this year's first DLC, which is approximately blah, 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 gigabytes in size. The table of contents. There's new features, updates, big changes, Scions of Italia, DLC game pack. There's 2 new dungeons, Bedlam Vale and Oathsworn Pit. Probably won't be popular dungeons. However, you want to go in there, it's a good time for some study here later on while you're watching game night. Going to get further into some Elder Scrolls stuff as we have Update 41 base game as our key going into completing Update 42. Unified repair kits, stackable siege weaponry, new rewards for the worthy, new antiquities, new collectibles, increased undaunted key rewards, tutorial updates, new furnishings, new container icons, UI font rendering, minimum spec update, updates to graphics settings presets, combat and gameplay, combat and abilities, itemization and new sets, companions. That's going to be a sweet thing for you guys coming into the next chapter with what companions will be available in the game. That's going to be some sweet. There's a lot of fixes and improvements with the chapters and DLCs coming in from the base game. This is some sweet new features, updates, big changes to the DLC game pack. 2 new dungeons. It says Oathsworn Pit. For centuries, the secluded retreat of Oathsworn Pit has been a proving ground for followers of Malakath. Honing their martial skills in the shadow of the Daedric Prince, a band of wood elves calling themselves the Recollection have recently arrived with an ultimatum. Join their army or die. That's the saying for the Recollection, I guess. Bending the knee to these usurpers would draw shame in the eyes of Malakath, and battle commenced. Now the lodges of the pit stand against the Recollection to free themselves from the shackle of servitude. But do the Wood Elves have another motive? Bedlam Vale. It looks like in the next chapter for the dungeon part of the DLC in Scions of Italia, you guys are going to love Bedlam Vale. The workshop of Fanuit Hen. Bedlam Vale has been invaded by a mysterious force calling themselves the Blind Path. You might say, well, that's the Recollection. No, so who's going in there? Is the Red Guards or the Orcs going to go in with the Blind Path? And led by an imposing Daedra known as the Blind. Very interesting. Our forces have seized control of the workshop, searching for an artifact of great importance. The Echonir Fanuhent, ever delighted by surprises and tests, is amused by this intrusion. And could he remember what the Echonir was? Or where it was? He would undoubtedly seal it away. One thing is for certain, the artifact must not fall into the hands of the Blind and her forces. Oathsworn Pit and Bedlam Vale are 4-player dungeons which can be reached via the Reach and Hrothgar, respectively. Most likely, you guys that are going into the next chapter are going to be concentrating more on Hrothgar, getting ready for a future chapter in Elder Scrolls. So you guys will want to kind of pay attention to what's going on with Hrothgar. Oathsworn Pit's entrance is in the northern section of the Reach. The entrance is north of the Druidoc Mountains Way Shrine. Bedlam Bell's entrance is located in western Rothgar, north of the Siege Road Way Shrine. Both dungeons include a normal version in addition to a veteran version. Each dungeon features challenging hard modes. For each of their 3 boss encounters, there are unique item sets, including 2 new Undaunted Monster Mass sets, only available within the dungeons. Unique achievement awards are available for completing dungeons, including the following. As you've seen, the number 2s come in, so we've completed the 9.4.2 version that we're looking at with unique skin. The blood marks of Malakath are available for those who complete both Oathsworn Pit and Bedlam Bell on at least veteran difficulty and trigger the achievement Scions of Athalia Delver. Those of you guys that are diehard core Elder Scrolls players are going to love Deathmatch going on. It's almost over, so you want to look to get into the Deathmatch. 2 unique mementos. The Malakath Helm Haunt and Echoner Examination mementos are available players who complete Oathsworn Pit and Bedlam Bell, respectively, on at least veteran difficulty. Unique Die Artifact Hunter Amber is available for those who complete the Retribution Takes Time achievement. Several titles, unique housing items, new set items. We have added several new item sets in Monster Mass to acquire the Scions of Athalia dungeons. Bedlam Bell, Light Armor, Blind Path Induction, number 2. And that's where we stop as we see the number 2. Hopefully you guys have had a really good drive here today, and you're in Shelton here today to where you will be able to get back home after the game night is over. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this segment of ESO News. I am going off of the screen, and hopefully you guys are going to be able to enjoy the rest of the day and the game night. And if you get a chance, if you're in the area, send me over a piece of cake that you might have bought and bring it over to me. We can share some slices of cake, as the computerized systems are going a little bit slow right now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the drive and having a good rest of the day. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the day.